guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is this nice orangey sunrise red lip, orange lip looking thing. I don't really know what to call this look, but all I know is I had fun doing it and had fun creating it. And yeah, so I'm going to teach you how to do this look, and just bear with me because I kind of was like winging it through the whole thing and I definitely had a few mishaps here and there, but yeah, just keep watching if you guys want to learn how to do this look. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything next. Leave a comment below, and thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Alright, so first, obviously, we are going to start with my favorite primer, the Nivea Men primer. You guys, I have been loving this primer. Like, I always struggled with trying to find new primers and trying to, well, you just put it on your hand and then just apply it with clean hands. Anyways, so yeah, I've always struggled with finding primers and like finding one that still works for me because I have combination skin. And this one is amazing. Like I said, it mattes all of my oily areas and gives moisture to all of my dry areas. So it's really great and it's so affordable, and shout out to Nikki Tutorials for getting everybody hooked on this, because I swear all of the YouTube community, anybody that does makeup, have been addicted to this lately. So shout out to that girl. But yeah, just go ahead and keep applying this all over your face. Get it all in there. So I've noticed like some YouTubers say just to like rub this in until you get like this tacky feel. I just rub it in until I feel like it's dried, because I feel like if you rub it too much, it starts to like peel and it starts to make this like crumbling thing, and it's just really gross looking. It looks like it's taking off your dead skin, is how I would view it anyways. So as you can see, I got new lighting, and I feel like this lighting shows every imperfection I have. I just got off my Crimson Tide and so I did break out like a ton, and my skin's just getting back to normal, and it's not fun. So this lighting definitely makes my face look a lot less clear than you guys may have thought. I mean, I don't think my skin's very clear anyways. I have a lot of acne scars and stuff. But yeah, so I am using new lighting. We'll see how this goes and how I like this lighting. And it's the softbox lighting, and it was so hard trying to get these things up. Like, I literally cried. Like, literally, I cried.
Because I was just like, the odds are against me. I cannot do this.
It was just like, there's no effing way that these are going to go up today. But I ended up getting it done, so don't have to return these things just yet, but we'll see. I got them off of Amazon, if you guys want to know. I'll link the lighting if you guys are looking for lighting. I don't know who's watching this, but if you guys are looking for lighting, I can link what I used down below. Alright, so now that we're done priming the skin, we are going to go in with foundation. So as usual, we are going in with my True Match. It's in the Warm Sun Beige. I might be going a little darker. I don't think I need to, but I want to look tan this summer. And I'm thinking about getting a spray tan, so we'll see. I've never done a spray tan before, but I see people doing them, and I'm just like, oh my god, I want to spray them. They just look so bronzed and beautiful, and everyone's like, you're already dark. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, if you look at an actual dark person, like a brown person, like, people are so much tanner than me. Like, I'm not tan, and I want to be tan. So I was thinking about getting a spray tan. So if I do get a spray tan, I'll probably have to bump up my sun beige to the caramel beige and get a little more sun-kissed looking up in here. In my hair. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. We're almost to 60 subscribers as I film this, so I might be more than that when this video finally goes up, but I'm so excited about that. Like, seriously, I started this channel because, one, I used to work for MAC, and I had a lot of people requesting for me to do videos when I quit, and they were like, you should totally do it, like, you have so much personality, you know, you'd be great at it. But I was just like, it sounds like so much work, like, I don't want to. So my camera totally stopped recording. It died, and this battery life on this camera is ridiculous. It irritates me. But anyways, I think I left off right here where I was putting all my foundation on, so we're just gonna jump in from right there. Anyways, I think what I was saying was, yeah, I didn't expect filming videos to be so much fun. So I literally just, you know, am getting into it, and I'm having more fun with editing. I'm starting to learn, you know, new things every day to make my videos better. So I'm hoping after, you know, I get to some more professional content, I will have more subscribers. But shout out to the 50-something people that are watching me right now. I love you. You guys are the real MVP. So thank you for taking time to watch my odd, awkward self. So yeah, just keep blending this out. Just blending out your foundation. I heard to say what brush I'm using. So I'm using the Morphe M439. It's my ride or die brush right now. I freaking love it. Like I said, I learned about it from Jacklynne Hill. It's her go-to brush for foundation, so I wanted to try it. And honestly, this and the Beauty Blender, or my Real Techniques Beauty...
Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Whoa, that was a tongue twister.
Are obviously always my go-to just because they blend out my makeup the best. And yeah, I don't really think I'm doing anything crazy today. I think I'm just going to City Creek, which if you're in Utah, it's the gorgeous mall that's down in Salt Lake. I've honestly been there probably once, twice maybe. Yeah, I really haven't had a chance to look around, so we are taking my daughter. She's napping right now. But we're taking my daughter down there to go look at the Disney store because I've been in there already before and it's so freaking cute. Alright, so next is concealer, and I am still using the Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer. You guys, this concealer changed the game. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, I probably would find another one that's better than this, but right now I am
loving this concealer.
Like, it's so pigmented, and it seriously is so creamy and so blendable, and just, oh, I love it. And just put it underneath. So I mean, it is kind of pricey, but I do definitely think it's worth the buy. Like, I haven't run out yet, and I feel like I always run out of my concealer within like 2 weeks of me purchasing it. And this one is just like, a little goes a long way, honestly. As I'm like globbing on the concealer, a little goes a long way.
But yes, I love this concealer, and I just got some in my eye. Ow!
Don't you hate when you're doing makeup and like you're like, yeah, I can do this quick and easy and like whatever, and then you get something in your eye and you're like, the whole world is gonna end. Like, I just can't. Back to makeup mode. So continue to draw your war paint on. And put that everywhere you deem necessary. And you can even put it on your lips. Oh my gosh, does anybody ever remember when people used to put concealer on their lips and call it like a nude lip? Maybe that was just people I knew. But yeah, that was an interesting trend. I did it one time, like maybe twice, because I was so obsessed with nude lips because of Kim K. And I was like, you know what? Concealer is so nude, so let's just put concealer on our lips and then put some lip gloss over it and call it good. And if I could find some pictures, I would definitely include them, but I don't know. I think I deleted all of them because I was so embarrassed. Alright, so now you're going to take whatever brush you want to use. I'm taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and you're just going to smooth out that concealer. Smooth out, blend out, you know what I mean. Next, we are going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, we are just gonna put this Lyric color, which is that middle yellowy shade, under the eyes just to set that concealer. Okay, so my camera died and I just finished my brows and setting my under eyes off camera because I did not want to try and film again. I had like I said, the battery life on this camera is ridiculous. I'm looking into getting a new camera soon, possibly one that doesn't need batteries, so that just takes like a battery pack or something. Anyways, we're gonna go on to the eyes, and today we're gonna be using the Morphe 350 palette and the Lorac Gold palette. So basically the creation that I was talking about that I want to kind of accomplish is like a red and gold look. Like I have this really pretty lip color from NYX that I just got, and I kind of wanted some like gold pretty eyes to go with it. So yeah, let's get right into the look now. So first color we are going to start off with is, we're going to start with this color up here, this top one. You can see that. It's kind of like a neutral shade. So we're just going to take that into the crease and just start blending that in there. And I am just taking one of my little black blender brushes from that Morphe palette that I have already discussed in my last video, and I'll link it down in the bottom description if nobody has seen it yet. So you always want to start from like lightest to darkest colors, just because it'll give you a really good transition between shadows. And if you go in right away with a dark shadow, it's just going to look super harsh and it's not going to blend very well. Depending on what products you use though, I mean a lot of dark shadows are able to be blended out, but I just like doing it that way. And most makeup artists like going from light to dark. Want that to be super bright up there for the look that we're going with, so we are going to just take a little bit of this orangey shade that's down there. I hope I'm getting this in frame. I'm just dipping that in and blending it in with the color we were already using and just throwing it in the crease again. Keep blending that out until it just looks all even everywhere. And then just take a little bit more of that orangey shade and just keep blending it in. Just take a little bit by itself, not too much. We are going to take this shade that's right there underneath that neutral shadow that we just used, and I'm going to take like a flat head brush and just kind of dab that on the lid. I'm just looking at this shadow to be a base for the glitter, well, the glitter shade that I want to do, because I think it'll help it pop, kind of. So this is just to give us like a really good color underneath. And just make sure you are tapping that on the lid, not brushing it. So now you have some orange lids. Alright. And we can go back in with that blending brush and just blend it all in. If you ever want your eyeshadows to look like super airbrushed and just super clean, blending is the key. If you blend out your shadows, they are going to look so much more flawless, and they are just going to really, it's really going to benefit you when you are adding a lot of shadows to your eyes.
As you can see, I'm like sitting here staring at this palette because I don't know which one I'm going to use next.
I think we are just going to go in with that next glitter shade that I want to do on the lid. And it's going to be, we're going to take that shade that's 2 over from the one that we just used. It's going to be this one. Use that same brush that we just used for the orangey shade and just tap that onto the lid. And now we are going to go in with this little bronzy shade from the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette, and it's called Unlimited. It's down here at the bottom. And just really start packing that color on the lid. Now we have those golden shade lids. And so it's going to look kind of messy, so you want to take in your blending brush and just blend all those colors together. So now I just kind of want to throw something into the crease that'll kind of make it pop. So we are going to mix that orangey shadow that we used in the crease with that burnt orange or that darker orange color. Right there, in just a little bit of it. We are just going to throw that into the crease. And just make sure you're focusing your brush only on that inner crease.
Love that. That looks so good.
Just make sure you're grabbing a little more of that lighter orange and then just mixing it a little bit with the darker orange. In on the crease only. And like I said, just make sure you're holding the brush a little bit more towards the back and just lightly give that touch and just blend it all in the crease right there. I think if you wanted to make this into a night look, all you would need to do is throw like a little bit of like a darker color in the corner. Since I'm doing a wing liner, I feel like I don't need to do that right now. And we are going to move on to the liner. And we are still ride or dying with my Maybelline Master Precise and the Rimmel Glam Eyes. So we're just taking the Master Precise one and just creating that line up on the top. And just dragging it out to the end of the eye. We're going to use the Rimmel one to create the actual wing, but we're just going to use this one to get the line across on the top. Alright, so now that we have those lines done on the top, we are going to do the wing. So this one just has like that little tiny line. You just want to make sure you're getting all of the excess liner off. And then just starting off on the outer corner of the eye, you're going to lightly just draw a small line. And now we are just going to connect the wing from the middle of the eye.
Totally just almost jacked up my liner right there. We'll fix it. Okay, so that turned out a little chunkier than I wanted it to, so we're going to clean it up with concealer, but first let's get onto the eye because I'm more than sure I'm going to have to clean up that one too, so. Not everybody's perfect and not everybody can do wing liner. I'm definitely somebody that struggles with wing liner and I still am learning every day new techniques to help do it better, so bear with me, people.
Alright, and so now we're just going to take this brush and some concealer and just clean up those wings because they are so tragic right now. So we are done with the wing liner. They're not going to be perfect because I'm still trying to perfect my wing liner. But yeah, now we are going to move on to the lower lash line. So first we're going to take that same crease color that we used, the neutral shade, and we are going to throw that under there first. So now I'm just going to take this orange shade and this darker shade next to it, these two, and just mix those together. We're going to throw that underneath. Okay, so next we are going to go in with mascara. And we are using my two ride or dies, the Carbon Black Telescopic and the Voluminous mascaras. So first we're going to go in with the Telescopic and just coat the lashes with that.
This look would probably be so great with fake lashes, but I hate putting on fake lashes.
So we're not doing fake lashes with this look, but you are more than welcome to. Okay, next we are just going to go in with the eyeliner, and I'm just using the Revlon Color Stay in black. I'm just going to throw that into the waterline.
You know, typically people don't do the upper line of your lash, but I do because I feel like if I don't, it just looks weird to me. Like, I can't do it. Like, it's just so weird if I don't do it.
Next, we are going to
contour. Contour. We're gonna contour.
And I'm just taking that Shade and Light palette and just using these two. I've been mixing Shadow Play and Subconscious together, and I love it. And just make that cute face that you always make when you contour. Just kind of carve out where you want your contour to be. The reason why I say carve out where you want it to be is because I just literally apply the product and then I smooth it out with the next brush I'm going to use. Which is this little guy. And I just take it and just kind of smooth out all those harsh lines. Next, we're just going to throw in a little bit of blush, and we are using that lovely Prism blush by MAC that I use almost every day because I can't find another blush that goes with every look that I do and looks great on me. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Okay, now we're going to highlight, which I typically don't ever do. I'm oily. I feel like oily girls don't highlight. I feel like it's girls who have dry skin because they want like that dewy look. But girls who are oily hate shiny stuff. I do anyways. I feel like any girl that's oily does, but maybe it's just me. Anyways, I'm taking the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight. I love it. So freaking pretty. It's just a really like a goldie shade. It's the Goldie shade. It's like a golden bronze shade. But I just take it up on the tops of my cheeks to highlight there. If you can see that. Am I glowing yet? And then I just take it on the bridge of my nose. Which I feel like this brush does not get very well, so I always just take a little bit myself and just kind of go in there and do it myself. Okay, now on to lips. I feel like my lips are like permanently chapped all the time. Like I could probably use like the best chapstick in the entire world and my lips would still probably look chapped. Okay, so now we are going in with the Soft Matte Lip Cream NYX by NYX. And it's in Morocco. It's like an orangey red shade and I think it's just so freaking pretty and I love it. I do kind of overdraw my lips. They're not small, but I just like to do it. But I'll show you how I do that. So I love the Soft Matte Lip Creams by NYX, but I definitely feel like you have to reapply them a little bit before it gets to the actual pigment of the color. Oh, I forgot to do an inner corner highlight on the eye. So we'll do that really quick. But overall, I am loving this look so far. Like, it is so freaking cute. So we are just going to take that golden shade that we used earlier and just throw a little bit on the inner corner of your eye. I was like, I feel like this look is missing something.
Boom, boom.
I think that is it. I actually love this look. It might be a little cray-cray for some people, but woo, I love it. It turned out even, oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. Ugh. It actually turned out 10 times better than I thought it would, but I'm glad that I attempted it. I am loving this lip color. Like I said, it is Morocco by NYX, so go check it out. It's at Ulta or Target. But yeah, this is the final look, so thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if there is anything you want to see next. I will list all the products that I used in the description bar. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye.
I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklaces. My daddy Alabama, mama Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a
Today's look is basically this thing that I just cannot talk.